Well, October is Liver Awareness Month, and this morning we are talking about why liver disease is on the rise and what we can do to protect ourselves. I'm joined here by wellness expert Mona Sharma. Mona, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming.
So great to be here. Thank you.
Our liver. I think the most important thing for that, the question I have is, what does our liver do? Why is it important?
Yeah, so our liver is our most underlooked organ. It is our master detoxifier for a reason. It's actually connected to over 500 different functions in the body.
Wow.
So we literally depend on the health of our liver.
Okay.
Right? So it's right under the right side of our rib cage. It's not only responsible for being our master detoxifier or cleansing our blood, but it's also responsible for creating bile for optimal digestion, also responsible for our metabolic health, optimal hormones, which we all need, storing vitamins and minerals, but also linked to stress management as well, which is so key.
Okay, so liver health, obviously very important.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how we even know if there's trouble with our liver? It's not like you can see it or feel it necessarily, right?
You got it. It's not like if you get a stomach ache, you know your stomach hurts, or if you have joint pain, you can feel it. So this is why I coach my clients into really paying attention to the subtle cues.
Okay.
So ask yourself if you're somebody who suffers from having a lot of brain fog, lack of mental focus, issues with your hormones. Maybe you're suffering from issues with your digestion. Maybe you feel specifically full, really full after having a heavy meal, or just issues with your skin in general is something that you want to pay into. So these subtle symptoms that you want to pay attention to support your liver.
That's interesting that your liver can affect your brain. How does that all come together?
Yeah, well, if your liver is metabolizing hormones, if it is processing toxins from the system, so if you think about your liver unable to process the toxins that it's exposed to every single day, that's going to manifest as toxins circulating within the body, which is going to impact your brain, your function, but also your energy and your mood every single day.
Oh, so the mood too.
Yeah, and your mood, right?
So pay attention. If you're starting to do things, maybe feel a little differently or think a little differently than you're used to, not as sharp, it's something to look into.
Pay attention to those subtle symptoms.
Okay.
Also, a lot of my clients who have difficulty losing weight, you want to tune into the power of your liver. It's really essential to how your body functions every single day.
Now, of course, here in San Diego, we have a lot of healthy people. People are very conscious of what they're eating. They're working out right now, I'm sure, as we speak. So if you're doing things that you think are right, working out, eating mostly healthy, does that mean your liver's probably in good shape? Or what are some things we can all consider?
So one of the biggest misconceptions about liver health is that you only have to worry about it if you're drinking a lot of alcohol. But as you said, there's a rise of liver dysfunction that's happening, right? And what I love about this is educating people to the power of your daily rituals that you have. We're actually noticing a rise in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease due to the rise of an increase in sugar intake. So sugars and refined starches that come from ultra-processed foods. So you want to tune into whether or not you're doing that. And the other misconception is that you have to go on a hardcore cleanse or a detox. You don't have to do that.
Okay.
So instead, focus on supporting your liver every single day with gentle practices like hydration, sweating to optimize your body's detoxification, eating a high fiber, diet that is rich in, eat the rainbow, right? All of these rich colors that come from vegetables. Those polyphenols are antioxidants for the body, and your liver loves things that are bitter. So if you can eat things like dandelion greens, arugula, some lemon in your water in the morning, those are essential things that will support your liver. And
I was just going to ask you about the lemon in the water because my mom always says to do that. So there's something to it.
But it's so simple, right? I coach my clients to prepping that lemon water at night before you go to bed, which is really simple. And then, of course, stress management, right? We're all exposed to more stress. We experience chronic stress, and this plays an important part to our liver health as well. Prioritizing rest, getting consistent sleep every single night so that your liver can actually go to work and repair your body while you're sleeping instead of struggling.
Yeah, we want it to help us out, not make things harder, because I know in life there's a lot of challenges. What else can people do that might be a good idea, something they can maybe drink daily or whatever it is?
We want to give our body the essential nutrients that it needs. So there's a company that I've partnered with, which is Dose. And what I love about this is that it is clinically backed. And I really believe that your healthy rituals should actually taste good. So this is one of my rituals every single day. I do about 2 ounces of this, and it has a synergistic blend of 4 ingredients that I absolutely love. One is curcumin, which is the active form of turmeric, which we all know. It has milk thistle, which is liver-loving, dandelion, that bitter for bile production, and also ginger, which is really supportive in our inflammatory markers as well. And it kind of tastes like orange. So orange is a bioflavonoid, a great antioxidant. It also tastes good in a cup of hot water, or make this your mocktail if you want throughout the day. But overall, I notice an improvement in my digestion. I feel a little bit less full after my meals as well. It might even show up as more energy throughout the day, which I think we could all use.
Mona, when I was looking at your background, it's fascinating what you went through as a child and now growing here as an adult. A wellness expert to many people, some familiar faces like Will Smith. What has that been like for you?
Oh gosh, what you see is what you get. He's an incredible person. I'm so blessed to work with a lot of these celebrities who really rely on the health of their body to go out into the world, right? And he has a strong spiritual background as well. And we really have to look at the body, mind, body, and spirit. So really take that into consideration for how your entire body functions as a whole.
Okay. Go to her website. Tell us what it is.
Yeah, please go to monasharma.com. Come say hi to me. I would love to see you. You can head over to dosedaily.co as well to check out if you want to do some further liver support this month.
Mona, thank you very much for joining us today. Great advice. I got to think about our livers. Check with yourself in your body. If something seems off, it might be a good idea to add a little extra. Yeah. All right. Thank you.